What's going on, YouTube? It's the Bushy Beard, and I'm back in a bushier than ever. And right now we got Tom MacDonald, Withdrawals. This looks like it's gonna be a deep one. You know, he's bent over with his hands in his head in his hands, and he's just deep in thought, like he's having withdrawals. You know, this is gonna be a deep one. I hope so. My favorite ones by him are the ones that actually have meaning behind it, and like Sober, I thought was a really good one. Some of his later like controversial songs, I don't know. He says the same things really in every single controversial song. It just says it in different ways that it got old to me. Like I might be, I don't know. I might be different in my view on that, but to me, I liked a lot of his earlier controversial stuff when it was specific topics per song instead of like throwing everything at the wall in one song kind of thing. But I'm probably gonna get a lot of dislike and hate for that, but it is what it is. I keep it real on this channel, 100p. Sheesh. See, I'm hip. Anyways, we're gonna get into Tom MacDonald Withdrawals. But let's get it.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office.
Wait, what is wrong with his face?
The doctor said,
are those tears? I think they're supposed to resemble tears, but they sure as heck don't look like tears. Like right here, that looks more like, I don't know, but over here it looks more like tears, but here it does not. And it might just be the way the light's hitting it. It looks kind of dried up, patchy skin, but he is supposed to be crying.
Said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment?
Again, see, I like songs like this because it's something that he's been through in his life, and so he understands what it feels like. And it might be hard to convey that feeling in words, but the people who've been through it are the best ones to do it, and not somebody like me who's never really been through withdrawals. And so, like, when you speak on something you have personally been through, like, to me, that speaks volumes, and it hits a little bit differently than some of his other stuff. And so this is the kind of stuff that I enjoy.
When I need a donor, liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning, it ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists.
I also like that chorus. That chorus is good. It's simple. It's to the point. Not overly done, not overly produced. Just him telling the story, you know. Again, this is fantastic. I like this one a lot.
Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists. My arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab. Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react. Feel like a weak man, I don't want to be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason.
I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. That's good.
Every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe.
See, again, this is a subject that I have no idea about, but his description can almost put me in there, and feeling what it's like to go through withdrawals. And when somebody can do that, you understand, A, they're really good at their craft, and B, they're conveying that type of emotion that needs to be conveyed in order for people to understand. There are songs like the controversial ones are not necessarily spit with the same kind of conviction, with the same kind of feeling as something like this. And so it's not really, it doesn't really make people believe the song. When something like this comes along, you got somebody who's been through it, who understands the pain, the struggle, and everything about that, and then they convey it to the world, and then they can kind of feel it. Like, I obviously won't ever know what it's like to go through withdrawals unless I get addicted to something, which I don't think is ever going to happen. But this is probably the closest I'll ever be. And the fact that he can put somebody in that position is fantastic as a storyteller.
Can't eat, I still wake up panicking so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls.
And then not only that, but somebody who's going through this, like going through withdrawals currently, can kind of lean on this and say, look, I'm not the only one that felt this way. I'm not the only one who's been through this. I'm not the only one that's going to be through this. And if they can overcome it, I can overcome it. And so songs like this hit harder for the people who are also going through it, especially when it doesn't come off fake, and they can kind of relate, which is awesome. My whole thing is it's not a failure if you can have other people learn from it. And that's why I don't ever try to hide mistakes. I don't ever try to hide what I'm going through, because if somebody else can learn about it, or learn from it and not do the same thing, then it's not a failure.
This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone.
The only thing I don't get is this is what the kids call withdrawal. I think it's what everybody calls withdrawal. But I don't know.
Call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt.
Again, that chorus is so good. Straight to the point, not overly produced. The feeling is there. And in a song like this, overly producing it can also take the genuineness out of it. And so keeping it nice and even and leaving all that emotion is fantastic.
This bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna be.
And also, I mean, I know his last song talked about people who use him for clickbait. That's why I don't necessarily react to the songs that I feel are going to be super controversial, because I won't have a whole lot to say about it. Whereas a song like this, I feel like I would enjoy more from him, and that's why I click on these, is because the emotion that he can put into a song is unlike a lot of people out there. And I enjoy these kind of songs from him.
Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
That was a good song. That was good. I like that one a lot. Tom really brought the emotion, brought the feeling to it. I think he did a really good job. Nova did a really good job. It was a simplistic video. Not a whole lot going on, which means that you're not going to detract from the message that he's trying to put across. Something like that is fantastic, because, again, there's going to be people out there that listen to this and be like, man, I relate. I'm going through that right now. I needed this. I needed this to help me keep moving on, to keep pressing on. And then there's going to be people out there like me who don't necessarily understand the struggle, but can understand what he's going through or what he went through and kind of learn from it, you know? And so we have a better kind of understanding of what somebody like this is going through, and maybe we can, yeah, I can't say help because again, I don't know exactly, but we understand, you know? We'd be able to listen better or hear what they're trying to say better, kind of thing. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, you can hit the thumbs down. It's not going to hurt me, or you can hit the thumbs up because it's not going to hurt you. If you're new or you haven't yet, please do subscribe. It really does help out the channel. We're on our way to 37,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. I still cannot believe we have that many people who want to watch me. But I thank you all for watching me. I really do appreciate it. I try to be honest, try to be 100% on this channel. And I think that comes across, and I think that's what you guys kind of like about it. Anyways, I hope each and every one of y'all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, until next time, YouTube, smile like you mean it from the Bushy Beard.